Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnosis of DTC P2646 pertains to the rocker arm oil pressure switch A, bank 1, experiencing a circuit low voltage condition. This fault is critically related to the engine's variable valve timing, VVT system, which is essential for optimal engine performance. The rocker arm oil pressure switch is located on bank 1 of the engine and plays a key role in managing oil flow to the rocker arms, allowing for adjustments in valve timing based on engine conditions. Noteworthy is the necessity for specific tools, such as the pressure gauge adapter, to facilitate thorough diagnostics. DTC P2646 often appears alongside other codes like P2648 or P2649. Thus, troubleshooting appropriately begins by resolving those related codes first, as they may share common underlying issues in the system. DTC P2646 indicates a specific condition in which the rocker arm oil pressure switch A on bank 1 is detecting low voltage signaling, which disrupts the operation of the variable valve timing, VVT system. The VVT system is designed to enhance engine performance and efficiency by optimizing valve timing based on various engine loads and speeds. The rocker arm oil pressure switch is located on bank 1 and is responsible for relaying oil pressure information to the powertrain control module, PCM. If the circuitry is compromised, it can lead to poor engine performance and reduced fuel efficiency. Additionally, during diagnostics, it is important to utilize specialized tools such as the AT low pressure gauge to accurately measure the hydraulic pressure at the switch, ensuring proper function and aiding in isolating the fault. There are several probable causes for DTC P2646, which include inadequate engine oil levels, poor connections at the rocker arm oil pressure switch A, or general wiring issues within the VTMB1 circuit. Low oil levels can lead to insufficient pressure in the VVT system, consequently triggering the error. Additionally, if there are poor or corroded connections at the rocker arm oil pressure switch A, it can result in false readings being sent to the PCM. Wiring faults, including shorts or breaks in the circuit, can similarly disrupt normal operation. Finally, a faulty rocker arm oil pressure switch itself may need replacement if diagnostics confirm that all other surrounding components are functioning correctly. When DTC P2646 is triggered, drivers may experience various symptoms that indicate underlying engine performance issues. One common symptom is a significant decrease in engine performance, which may manifest as sluggish acceleration, vibrations while driving, or poor responsiveness at high speeds. Additionally, you may notice an increase in oil consumption, which can lead to premature engine wear if not addressed promptly. The check engine light, CEL, will also illuminate on the dashboard, signaling the driver to investigate engine-related issues. In more severe cases, the engine may enter a limp mode, reducing power to prevent further damage. Observing multiple symptoms can help technicians pinpoint the underlying problem more accurately during the diagnostic process. The first troubleshooting step when confronting DTC P2646 is to check the engine oil level. This is vital, as incorrect oil levels can directly impact the VTEC system's functioning. You must ensure that the oil level is within the specified range to facilitate proper lubrication and pressure. If the oil level is too low, it can lead to inadequate oil pressure, triggering the low voltage code for the rocker arm oil pressure switch. In a scenario where the engine oil level is adequate, you must proceed to the next diagnostic steps to investigate further potential faults within the system. Neglecting to check this basic but crucial factor could lead to unnecessary repair efforts or parts replacements. The second troubleshooting step involves turning the vehicle to the on mode and clearing the DTC using the Honda Diagnostic System, or HDS. This step is essential to reset the system and can help determine if the condition is persistent or intermittent. After clearing the code, the technician should select the VTEC plus VCM test option, followed by the VEB VTEC test in the inspection menu. This process will allow for monitoring of the system status and verifying the functionality of the rocker arm oil pressure switch A. If the HDS indicates normal operation after this test, it suggests a temporary issue which may have been caused by poor connections. Conversely, if the failure is replicated, further investigation is warranted to identify more serious faults. In the third troubleshooting step, the technician should turn the vehicle to the off mode and disconnect the rocker arm oil pressure switch A's 2P connector. This action is crucial as it isolates the switch from the system, allowing for accurate voltage readings and assessments. After disconnecting the switch, the technician then turns the vehicle to the on mode and checks the parameters with the HDS. Specifically, looking for the indication of whether the rocker arm oil pressure switch A is reading on is vital. If the system indicates on, it suggests that the issue may lie elsewhere, and you would proceed to step 5 for further analysis. Conversely, if the indication is negative, troubleshooting advances to step 4 to assess the VTEC system's oil pressure. The fourth step in troubleshooting DTC P2646 entails checking the oil pressure at the rocker arm oil pressure switch A. This involves removing the switch and attaching specialized tools, including the pressure gauge adapter, to measure real-time oil pressure. Once the engine is started, monitoring the oil pressure during the VTEC plus VCM test is crucial, with the benchmark being that it should reach approximately 392 kPa, equivalent to around 56.9 psi. If the oil pressure is found to be within the specified range, it indicates that the switch itself is likely faulty and should be replaced. If the pressure is inadequate, this points towards potential issues in the VTEC system or possibly the rear rocker arm oil control valve needing replacement. This process is instrumental in pinpointing the precise nature of the malfunction. The final step in troubleshooting involves verifying the integrity of the VTMB1 wiring by jumping the SCS line with the HDS after turning the vehicle off. First, wait for over a minute to ensure the system resets appropriately. Then, disconnect the PCM connector C and examine the continuity between specified test points. This process is essential to check if there is a short in the wire running between the PCM and the rocker arm oil pressure switch A. If continuity is confirmed, it indicates a problem with the wire itself, necessitating repairs. Conversely, if there is no continuity, it suggests that the wiring is intact, and further steps would involve consulting authorized service information or possibly substituting with a known good PCM for a more extensive evaluation. After completing all necessary repairs related to DTC P2646, a final verification process is essential. Begin by scanning for any existing diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, to ensure the system is functioning correctly. It's critical to ascertain that no new codes or prior codes have reappeared post-repair. Following this, a test drive of the vehicle is critical to validate the repair under actual operating conditions. During the test drive, monitor engine performance for any erratic behavior and check the responsiveness of the vehicle. Ensuring the absence of warning lights on the dashboard will further confirm successful completion of the repair work and the proper functionality of the rocker arm oil pressure switch A. This holistic approach ensures peace of mind that the problem has been resolved thoroughly. Preventive maintenance plays a pivotal role in avoiding issues like DTC P2646 in the future. Regularly checking and maintaining the engine oil at appropriate levels is vital for ensuring the proper functionality of the VTEC system. Low oil levels can lead to severe performance issues and engine damage over time. Furthermore, inspecting the electrical connections at the rocker arm oil pressure switch and the PCM should also be a routine part of vehicle maintenance. Ensuring these connections are clean, secure, and free of corrosion can help prevent intermittent failures or short circuits that could trigger DTCs in the future. Developing a maintenance schedule that includes these checks will be beneficial in sustaining the vehicle's efficiency and avoiding costly repairs. In conclusion, DTC P2646 serves as an important diagnostic code indicating issues with the rocker arm oil pressure switch A on bank 1, specifically highlighting a circuit low voltage condition. Proper engine oil levels are crucial for maintaining the VVT system's performance, as low oil can negatively affect pressure readings and overall engine function. The troubleshooting process requires a systematic approach that includes verifying oil levels, checking electrical connections, and conducting pressure tests with specialized tools. Throughout this process, it's essential to notice associated symptoms and consider any other DTCs present. Adopting preventive maintenance practices, such as regular inspections of oil levels and electrical connections, will be key to prolonging vehicle life and reducing the risk of similar diagnostic trouble codes appearing in the future. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.